Hey everybody, welcome back to Baseline Farms. My name is Jade. Hope everyone's doing well. So today is an exciting morning because we are off to go do a news segment on KMAX Channel 31. So I'm super excited. And what we're going to be doing is promoting BerryFest. We're bringing all the fixings for a strawberry shortcake. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do the strawberry shortcake because we're going to have a strawberry shortcake buffet at BerryFest. And so we're going to assemble the strawberry shortcake on KMAX 31. So I'm super excited. And here's Johnny Boy right here. Are you excited?
Morning. Yes, I'm excited.
So we're
I'm
here
so excited.
So we're here up early. And yeah, we're going to be heading out. Everyone's doing good. Let me show you a little buddy here.
Buddy.
He's so cute. You guys, he is the cutest little puppy. Look at him. Watch. Look at him. Oh, little buddy. He's so big. Oh my gosh, he's so big. He's definitely bigger than Val was when we first got her. Val was as big as, yeah, Val was as big as his head. So cute. So that's what's happening. We're heading out now to KMAX. So when we get there, I'll go ahead and show you. Hopefully I get to prop you up and get to show you what happens backstage. So I'll see you then. All right, you guys. So we just checked into the CBS News,
KMAX 31.
and we're just waiting. We don't go on until 10:45, right?
Yeah.
Did you always know that?
Yeah.
But you told me 9:15.
They told us to be here at 9:15.
I thought we were going to be on at 9:15, so I was like pushing
You thought we
it.
were going to show up at 9:15 and just walk in on the
That's why I was so stressed out. Like, why was taking me so long?
No, they
the
want you
farmers
to be
market.
here early. Then they're going to put us in. You're here in the waiting room. Then they're going to put us in a green room, and then they're going to put us in the kitchen. We're going to set up in the kitchen, and then we're going to be on the air.
Okay, we were at the farmers market forever. I was sitting in the car. I drank so much water. I had to go to the bathroom, and I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, it's 8:30. Oh my God, we're gonna be so late. And what is taking them so long? And I thought
he need to be there till 9:15.
And I thought he was chatting it up with people and all kinds of stuff.
I ran to 4 quarters of the farmers market.
I had no idea.
Picking up stuff from our vendors.
And I was all stressed out, like, oh my God, we're gonna be setting up last minute.
I told you we had to leave early because we're going to the farmers market.
I know. I just thought we had to be on here. Like, I thought we, on
the air at 9:15.
Yes.
Oh, so did you tell people we're going to be on 9:15?
Yeah, I did.
You're gonna be like, they're not even on yet.
I know, like, what are you talking about? Oh my God. They probably knew that you tricked me or something like that. Like, oh, John told her this until time, so she's on time.
Well, I had to be here at 9:15.
Okay.
Turn off our ringers.
I already did. All right, so we're going to set you up and show you the segment or backstage when we get there.
I see an ice cream truck over here. Let's make our way over here. 321 Pop is what it's called. Let's make sure we got this group in here. It is Owen and Rampa.
Yes.
You're gonna stand behind her like that? That's funny. Salah? Salah? Javis
Javadan?
Javidon. Don Javidon. Look at me when you talk. Lots of stuff.
Yes.
Can you get all this stuff? I'll move.
That's the Mom of the Year award basket.
Yes. In our arts and crafts.
Everything on that list right
Mm-hmm.
Who of the year?
Mom of the Year?
Oh. Is our mother's name?
Yes.
Your microphone is. Be there. There we go.
Check the wire.
Basically, just going to show you how to make a strawberry shortcake. We have a strawberry shortcake that they wanted to. And these are all the ingredients that they use.
Let's do this. Let's do this, sister. I love that stuff. All right. Well, get ready for a celebration. Best berry in the world. It's a strawberry and stars.
BerryFest coming up on Mother's Day weekend. Jade Salau is here. John Javidan is here. Did I say the names correctly?
Yes, you did.
Yay! Okay, so BerryFest, big thing happening in Woodland next weekend, right?
Yes, Mother's Day weekend.
Okay, so tell me more a little bit about what people can expect. I've never been.
It's at the Yolo County Fairgrounds.
Yeah.
It's our second year there. There's about over 100 craft vendors, over 50 food vendors. We've got a monster truck show.
Okay.
We've got
Shortcake
pancake
buffet.
breakfast.
A shortcake buffet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's what we're displaying today is a
Yes.
shortcake buffet.
Is
We already
how-
got to try it, and it was so delicious because this is real shortcake. I mean, awesome
Strawberries.
strawberries and real whipped cream here. Okay,
Yes.
so this is what
So-
people can purchase?
Yes. So this
Okay.
is what you're going to be doing when you're building up your shortcake, strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
So you want to put in your shortcake, which this is like a pound cake. It's super moist and it's a little bit sweet. You want to go ahead and throw on your strawberries just like that. And then you're going to go on and put on a big
Whoa.
amount
You're building
of,
your own, so
there you go. So
Build
you
your
can build
own.
it as big as you want it. Yeah.
Perfect.
As much can fit in this.
And what are those
container.
other treats over there?
these are other treats from our other vendors that we picked up from the farmers market this morning.
Yeah.
I don't remember their names. I'm
Yes.
sorry, guys.
Okay, that's all right.
And we have some arts and crafts that we brought that are
Oh,
gifts
these
for our
strawberry
Mom of the Year
candles.
award.
Oh,
Yeah, those are
yes.
actually candles. Those aren't
This one
those aren't
here.
food.
And they smell so
They
delicious.
smell so
Really?
good.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
This is one of the local honey vendors. This is the honey that I used in the whipping cream, California Beekeeper right here.
okay.
And
And then, so what about all this?
this is Mom of the Year award. So we have a Mom of the Year award every year, and she's going to win this whole basket along with all these little items. Still, we still
Okay.
need to pop in here. We have these little boards right here. So if you come to BerryFest, then you want to look for what's berry about each booth. So we have these boards here, and it'll tell you what's berry about each booth.
Okay, and the one thing about it, when you pick this Mom of the Year, are people putting in their names?
So they go to the Facebook for our event page
Oh, okay.
and they nominate a mom,
Okay.
and then the top, I think, 5 popular moms on there get sent into the BerryFest Club, and
Okay.
we pick the winner.
And you
Yeah.
have to pick a reason why you're nominating
Yes.
their mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, right. Okay, perfect. So
And
this
she
is
gets-
taking place again Saturday and Sunday next weekend.
Yes.
In
Mother's Day
Yolo,
weekend.
Yolo County Fairgrounds
Yes.
in the Woodland. There we go. Thank you.
Katina.
Build your own strawberry shortcake. Look at that. As much as you want. All right, we'll be right back. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is
Perfect.
for you.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day because you're a new grandma.
You saw that.
Yes, I did.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
And can you give these to whoever else
You
wants
bet.
them?
You
And
bet.
then does anyone else want a shortcake?
Oh, they might. Because they're in the
Yes.
booth right now. They can't come out until the show
Yeah,
is
she told
over.
us to put 3 on the side for the.
But yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
so I'll just make a
nominate
whole bunch of
more.
them and then.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
All right. Thank you. Hey everybody, welcome back to Baseline Farms. My name is Jade. Hope everyone's doing well. So you guys, we had such a good time. That segment on BerryFest. It was so much fun. I was a little bit nervous, but we had so much fun. And now it's time to get started on painting some BerryFest decorations, you guys, because we're just a few days away from setup. So my goal is to paint this backdrop a nice purple color right in here, and take care of that, and then get those little boards all, or those let me show you. Get these stands all painted, and then we're going to paint this also. I need to get some letters, some wooden letters, so I could put in this little area that says Marionette Puppet Show. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that. I think I have some little wooden signs, and I was just put them on there and spray paint them, and I think that might look cute. I have a piece of wood that can go right in here to kind of give it a little bit of a lip, like a 3D, and then maybe get some letters on there that says theater. That would be cute, or something, I don't know. Maybe the name of the stage. That would be nice. And then I want to paint these. They don't look too bad. This top piece looks pretty rough, so I might get a router and just do the edges of that, smooth that out, and then paint it. Yeah, because look how rough that looks. Ooh, I don't know. I might, I have enough wood that I could probably fix that up. I don't know. We're gonna figure that out because that looks a little rough. I could put strawberries and decorations on there so that way no one will see that. That's another idea. But this is what we have going on. And then also there's this roof right here. I have this roof dilemma. I don't like it. I think it's ugly. I'm gonna be frank. I don't like it. Yeah, I think it's ugly. And John likes it. He thinks it's fine. You have to imagine all the BerryFest stuff on there and all the little strawberries. It looks super cute. I need to touch up the black. I have curtains for it. This is opposite. This window is supposed to be on this side, and this wood's supposed to be on this side, and then it'll fit better. But these are the last year roof peaks, or like the corners that go up. So I might just put that on and have John help me, get a piece of wood, cut it, and then just put that on, because that was last year's roof for the sides that went up on the sides. So that's what we're doing. And then these right here, these are like little picture frames, but I do plant flowers in the front and I decorate the whole thing and it looks super cute. I do like them, but it would be nice to have a little pitch. I don't even know if we have time, but maybe next year, and maybe I could work on it. And this one looks a little bit more sturdy than this one, so because it has that, the sides. And I know we have the sides for this too, because last year they looked exactly the same. So that's another idea, is to figure out something for that, because I would like to cover the sides. So that way when people are inside taking a picture, it's just all black and they can just see themselves. So it almost looks like a picture frame. That's my idea. So I might have our guy come and, build something. I mean, I personally can do it myself, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much time. I like to put a lot of things on my plate and see what I can get done. But my first goal is to get this backdrop done. This is for our puppet show. We have this wood doll right here that's going to go across, and I'm going to have some curtains that drape down right here in the front, and then I'm going to probably staple some curtain in the back and have it look draping down, and I'll hang my stuff on there. So if you look from the back, from further out, it's going to have a curtain that goes all the way across. Then I'm going to get some fabric and I'm going to drape it from here so it looks like a nice little, so I'm going to just drape the fabric from here, staple it, and then drape the fabric from there. So you don't need a whole big piece of fabric. It's just kind of theater-like. So then you get another piece of scrap and you put it right in the seam where you staple it, so it looks like it's like a big bundle of fabric. And then you get another piece that goes right in the front and in the backdrop. Once I show you, I'll go step by step and show you how I'm going to do it. And that way, if you ever want to do something theatrical, something fun like this, you know how to decorate it up without using so much fabric. And then I'll put little strawberries on the corners. Oh gosh, you guys, it's going to look so cute. Okay, so let's get started. All right, you guys, so it is the next day. It is the next day, and I did get a lot of things done yesterday as far as the painting goes, and it's raining today. So if you could see, I painted this right here, which is going to be our marionette puppet stage. And then I spray painted this right here black to make it look more like wrought iron. I still need to touch it up a little bit because I was working pretty late, and so I didn't get to see how many spots I missed. And then I found the roof pitches for this. There's a photo booth in the back over there. Let me show you. So this one's done. I'm so glad I got it painted. And I painted the whole thing because we have to, for fire code, we have to paint all of their stuff. So I did find a different roof for that. So we're going to definitely replace that. Probably not today, tomorrow. Hopefully if it stops raining. Hopefully this rain doesn't last forever. And then, I think I saw a little ball. Yeah, a little ball. So I'm doing some arts and crafts inside the barn right now. And I thought I'd take you along with me while I'm doing this arts and crafts, this Mod Podge. I've never done it before. It's my first time. And I don't even know if I'm doing it right. But my goal is to paint these boards. I put this tissue paper on these boards and then put some letters on it that says arts and crafts. That's my goal. So I'm hoping, so far I've done one and it looks okay. So let me show you. It's coming down now, guys. All right, let me get into the barn. It's pretty packed. So I had to move everything inside the barn so nothing gets wet. So it's pretty packed in here. Oh, whoopsie daisy. All right. The goats are doing good. Baby goats. They're doing good. All of our signs, I put in here, like it's packed. So this is my little workstation right here, my little bodyguard, and this is what I'm doing. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what I'm doing. Sorry, bud. All right, so here I have our Anatolia Shepherd Captain, like literally right there at my feet. He's such a sweet boy, you guys. Having two big dogs, these are by far my biggest dogs I've ever had, are Great Pyrenees and Anatolia Shepherd, and they're the best farm dogs. All right, so this is what I have going so far, is I put some of this tissue paper. I have so many different types of tissue paper. Like this one looks like little seeds. And then I have some that have strawberries. So cute. Some of this paper, this tissue paper is so cute. So I have this one right here with little strawberries, and then this one with the white and the red strawberries, and then this one with the pink and the red strawberries. Isn't that so cute? These tissue papers are so cute. And I just purchased them off of Amazon. I mean, I would love to buy this in bulk at our local hobby store, but they don't sell it in bulk like that. And so I really need to buy tissue paper because I've messed up quite a few times. I just went into the house to grab an X-Acto knife and to shave off some of this edge. So my goal is to put it like this, all right, and then put a letter on it like that. So it's going to look like this. And then John's going to drill some holes on the corner, and we're going to hang it right above this place that we're having all of arts and crafts. We call it the Pole Pavilion. It's this huge outdoor pole barn that we have filled with arts and crafts, and it's our biggest yet, I have to say. I think we filled up our arts and craft vendors pretty fast. So now I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I'm doing. I just went in and grabbed an X-Acto knife, and I'm just going to trim off the edge of this paper. Like I said, I've never done this before. Actually, I've been playing with it for a few days now because I had no idea how to do this. And I've been watching tutorials on how to do Mod Podge. So, I don't know. I guess you just got to try it, right? You just got to try it, and if you make mistakes, then that's how you learn. Because that's how I'm learning. This was my prototype. It's a hot mess. Let me show you. So this was my prototype that I did. And for the very beginning, I wasn't sure if I wanted to spray paint the letter on there with the Mod Podge, and I thought, oh, that looks kind of cheap. And then I was like, oh, which one should I do? Should I do the red or should I do the black? And I just didn't like the way it looked. because when you spray paint, if you didn't get all the creases out of the paper, you can see all the little bubbles. So since then, I have bought this little roller to roll the bubbles out, and it seems to be doing pretty good. Like I said, never done it. So this is the back side, and this was a piece of board that we're using a sample board, so I can know what I'm doing. All right, so now let's go ahead and get started on. So this one is okay. This was my first one. It's okay. I think I'm going to get better over time as I'm doing it. I think I'm going to just get better. So let me just slice the paper off of this, and we're going to put this red with the seeds on it on all of the boards, which is right here on this whole stack. And hopefully we finish this today. That's my goal, because we have 2 days left, you guys. 2 days until we head out to BerryFest and set up. We set up on Wednesday, and it's going to be quite nuts. All right, I think that looks pretty good. And it's going to be hanging, so you might not see it. And I'm probably going to spray paint the back. Maybe I'll spray paint it red, and I think that'll look good. And yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Should I do that first, or should I do that afterwards? I should do that first. I should spray paint these all red first. No, I think we'll be fine, because I could either spray paint it or I could paint it, but I think we'll be fine because it's raining outside right now, and so I really can't go outside and spray paint. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on our Mod Podge Arts and Crafts Day. So first I'm going to line up the paper, make sure that it fits. This one, the first one I did, I kind of lined up a little crooked, so I had to take some scrap paper and finish it off on the edge on one side because I pulled the paper too far over. So I think this will be good. And in the instructions it says to work from the middle out. But when I do it that way, then, it just does not look good. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and... I'm going to do the edge, and we're going to work downwards, I guess. Or maybe, would it be easier to roll it upwards? Maybe. All right, let's just try it. Let's just try it and see what happens, because like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so let's try this out. And I always see people doing Mod Podge, and it looks so fun. And I remember my daughter, when she was in school, they did Mod Podge, and she came home with some stuff, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And I always wanted to try it, but just never had the chance. Just got too busy with work and stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. I'm gonna, oopsie daisy. I'm gonna let it hang off the edge just a little bit. A little roller. And then, see, I still get the little bubbles, but at least this thing gets it pretty flat. I feel like I need to put a lot more Mod Podge that I'm using. It's not too bad. Get it this way. All right. That's not too bad. I mean, I got it pretty flat. I think I'm going to use more Mod Podge. So I bought a little container just to try it out because I wasn't sure if this is going to work or not. But I feel like it might be working. Because my first thought was I was going to just spray paint the boards and glue the letters on there. But we have a lot of that going on with our directional signs and things. So I thought, I want to do something a little bit more different. And because this is for the arts and crafts, I wanted to make it really arts and crafty. And yeah, and so that's what I'm doing. So there we go. We're just gonna, I put a little bit thicker coat this time, so maybe that'll be helpful. I think this event is gonna go so well, but the weather is getting warmer, you guys. It's supposed to be in the 90s. My gosh. I mean, today is raining, and this weekend is gonna be in the 90s. Like 90, I think it's 95 or something like that. Yeah. Hopefully it's like in the 80s, like 87. That would be the perfect temperature for BerryFest, is 87. All right, So I think this looks pretty good. So you get the gist of it. I didn't put enough Mod Podge. So it looks like I need to put a nice thick coat of Mod Podge on there. And I believe this is like a glue. I'm not even too sure. And then I think I'm supposed to wipe it, do it one more time over the top of the tissue just to really make sure that it's secure on there. So that's what we're going to do. And it's really coming down outside now, guys. All right. I'm going to finish this one. Hopefully I get all of these letters done today, because this is going to be my task today. There's so many things I need to do. I need to put some things in the ground before we do BerryFest. The baby goats should be weaned off today, off the goats. If not today, probably tomorrow. I was supposed to just feed them one bottle today and be done with, and I forgot, and I fed them 2 bottles. So now I gotta probably do 1 bottle. I think I just do 1 bottle today and then 1 bottle tomorrow, and I think that's pretty much it. From my mentor, Tanya, she told me that that they should be weaned off. Like, the mamas are already kicking the babies off. They're still nursing, but they're big. The babies are big. And they're already eating grain, so I think the moms are just being nice and allowing them to nurse because they got no choice. They're in the same pen. There we go. Okay, that looks good. I accidentally scratched a little bit right there. Let's see if the letter's going to cover it. We'll make sure we get one that covers that. Shoot. There we go. N. N or T. Oh yeah, N or T can be, that's where this one belongs to, because I got a little scratch right there. I don't think anyone's going to see it because it's going to be hanging super high. All right, you guys, there you have it. A little tissue paper. So I'm going to go ahead and put it over the edge right here, and then call this done. So I'm going to get all these done first, and then we're going to go through and we're going to cut off the excess paper because I'm going to let the glue dry just for a little bit. And then maybe give it 1 more coat of the Mod Podge and maybe stick the letters on. That's how we're going to do it probably. So I'm just going to get it right onto the wood and just stick that just like that. Okay, 1 done, 20 more to go. Let's get started. Not like we already started, but let's get moving. How about that? Let's stop the chit chat and start moving. All right, I don't know if I should put this on top of here. Maybe we'll do back to back. There we go. All right, let's go. Let me get all this dust wiped off first. All right, everybody. So I have finished putting all of the paper onto the wooden boards, and I did end up spray painting the back so that way it looked better if it was hanging up high. And then now I'm putting the letters onto the signs. So that is what I already finished art. So let me show you what it's looking like. So I just glued. Now I'm hoping these are going to be hanging up. So isn't that so cute? So A-T. There. That's what it's going to be looking like. See that? Oh, no. Let me put these down real fast and be situated so you can see what they look like. So cute, you guys. All right, you guys, so our quick break ended up becoming dinner, and now I'm finished with the signs. So that's how they turned out. So cute. I cannot wait to see what they look like once they're, hanging. And, I was measuring them before I glued them, which is unnecessary. You do not need to do that. You could just measure it after you put the glue on there. I was just being extra precautious, or extra, is that the right word? Extra careful. All right, so now I have to make some signs, but we're not going to do that tonight. We're going to do this tomorrow when hopefully it's sunny, because it's been raining all day, and I hope the rain stops soon. I have a bunch of my photo props outside. One of them I didn't get all the way painted, but it does have some coating of paint on it, so I hope it's okay, and I need to paint that tomorrow. But all the other photo props that are outside, they have all been painted, so thank goodness that I painted those yesterday. So that is what's happening. And then during BerryFest, the goats, what we're going to do is, right now I was separating them, but now I'm not going to separate them. I'm just going to leave them all together, so that way, because I was milking them out in the morning, but because we're going to have such a hectic few days for setup and things like that, I'm just going to let the babies have at it and get their fill of milk. And our bottle babies, they should be weaned off by the time BerryFest comes. They should be all weaned from milk, because they are eating grain and they are eating grass, and all of them are. But the goats will still nurse off their mamas, and the mamas will just start kicking them off. And I noticed that the baby goats that have their moms, that the moms have only let them nurse kind of like in the afternoon, not so much in the morning time, not so much in the evening time. She's been letting them nurse for a little bit and then kicking them off. So that's my cue, is that eventually it's going to stop. But they're eating and they're healthy and they're super big. And then also, you guys, I found Kiki's kittens. I don't know if you can hear it. Sorry if it's bumping the microphone. I found her kittens. She had them in a box right in the corner. So I moved them into our little food barn. We have a dog crate, so I filled the dog crate with full straw and her bed and all kinds of stuff in there. And she has a nice little safe spot to have her baby. She had 6 babies. I don't know if they're boys or girls or anything like that, but they're so stinking cute. And this is my first time ever having, kittens. So hopefully the dogs are good to them. I think they will be. Like I said, I have these farm dogs. So I never went through all the farm dogs that I have. So we have a Great Pyrenees that's half Great Pyrenees, we have a Great Pyrenees, an Anatolia Shepherd that's half Anatolia Shepherd and half Great Pyrenees. Then those two had puppies, so we got a little puppy buddy. And then we have a healer, Queens and Healer, that's nothing like any Queens and Healer I've ever had before. And I've only had one other Queens and Healer when I was a child, and it would always chase after us and nip. And all of my friends have had Queens and Healers, they're the same way. They chase and they nip. This one doesn't do any of those things. Complete opposite. And then we have a Healer Rat Terrier mix. And so they're all really good dogs. They're all really, usually we got dogs from, a sign saying free dogs. And so we would go and pick up a dog. But they would never be from like a farm. They would be some random stray or mutt. But yeah, these dogs are amazing towards these kittens. Usually I had to train a dog to like a cat and chickens, but all these dogs, they're pretty damn fantastic. All right, so just wanted to give you an update what's happening, and I'm going to take you along with this for BerryFest and show you how setup goes and what we do for setup, and hopefully everything goes smooth and the rain stops and everything dries out and we're smooth sailing. And actually, it's supposed to be super hot, 90 something degrees, so we're hoping for 87. That's what I'm looking forward to, 87. All right, you guys, so I could be chatting all night because I'm waiting for the rain to ease up, but I think we're going to end it here. Have a good night, take care, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.